Ladies and gentlemen, it is CPF. Rose Bowl time, everybody. Oklahoma and Georgia will play in the Rose Bowl final, the first of two semifinals. This one and the Sugar Bowl between Alabama and Clemson. The winners of each game will head to the national championship game in hot Atlanta, Georgia, baby. All right. As far as our playoff is concerned, here's the Sooner Stumper. It's how many division titles that is, does Oklahoma and Georgia combine for? Now, here's your hint, is that, remember, the Big 12 separated into divisions and was that way from 1997 to 2010. How many do they share? We'll find out next. And preview OU Georgia Rose Bowl next. All right here, Boomer Sooner 1982. Don't go away. Welcome back to the college football playoff Rose Bowl version between Oklahoma and Georgia. My name's Harry James. The question of the day, Sooner Stumper that is, how many division titles does Oklahoma and Georgia combine for? That's 16 apiece. That's 8 for Oklahoma, 8 for Georgia. All fair and right down the middle. The 8 for Oklahoma, of course, were in the Big 12 South under the tutelage of former Oklahoma legend Bob Stoops. Those in 2000, 02, 03, 04, 06, 07, 08, and 2010. The SEC's in the Big 12 South. Georgia's 8 from the SEC East started even before that in 1992. They went back in 02. They then won into 03, 05, 07, 2011, 2012, and 2015. So they're a little bit more scattered around, but they're still there. They will be played in Pasadena at UCLA in their Rose Bowl game. That's Oklahoma and Georgia in the Rose Bowl. The overall series is NA, not equitable, because they haven't played. So the best game, well, they haven't played that either. So the game history, never played. Clear on all that. The game will be played January 1st. If you're here in Oklahoma, it's 4 o'clock kick. Central Time, 2 o'clock if you're heading to the City of Angels in Los Angeles. And the game will be on ESPN. The national broadcast team will be announced on Soonersports.com when it is available. I believe, though, that we get Fowler, Herb Street, and those guys. But for sure, we'll have the Sooner radio broadcast for you with Toby Rowland on play-by-play, Merv Johnson on color, and sideline will be Chris Plank, Teddy Lehman from Sports Talk 1400, and Rufus Alexander from the franchise OK 107.7 in Oklahoma City and 107.9 in T-Town. The football pregame remotes. This does not affect anything that happens now. But just in case you're wondering for next year, there is a coach's cabana at Louis that happens during the game. That's Mark Rogers. He's the WWLS radio host. He helps Barry Switzer and Thomas Lott. All that takes place during the game at the O'Connells in Norman. At the Louis in Norman, right there on campus. Corner. Pre-game festivities happen at McCaslin Fieldhouse. There's the Sooner Fan Fest, which is the official OU tailgate party, which is right across the street from the McCaslin Fieldhouse. Food, festivities, everything goes on there. There's also radio remote. Sports Talk 1400 does a remote from there, from Campus Corner, from Balfour on Campus Corner. WWLS, the sports animal, is from Campus Corner. The O'Connells on Campus Corner. And the 107.7 in the franchise, 107.9 in Tulsa, the 107.7 Oklahoma City set is at the corner of White and Asp on Campus Corner. That's our side. What about the football side, the pigskin side? Well, Oklahoma points scored a game is at 44.92 points per ball game, and offensively yards per ball game, 583.31 yards a game. Defensively, they allow 25.00 points per ball game. It's not bad in Big 12. And yards allowed per ball game is at 384.69 defensive statistics. Led by, the Oklahoma Sooners are led by Lincoln Riley. In his first year at Oklahoma, he played quarterback at Texas Tech in 2002 before becoming a student assistant from 03 to 05. Lincoln is in his first year at Oklahoma, so he's got a clear ball record at 0-0, but in that they are here in the college football playoffs. Last year didn't have a bad team either. Went 11-2, 9-0 last year in conference play. First in the Big 12. By the way, that is 3 consecutive Big 12 championships for Baker Mayfield while he's the quarterback. But the Oklahoma Sooners don't have a bowl record under Lincoln Riley, and that Bob Stoops just stepped down this year. So there's no bowl record for Lincoln either. The division titles under Oklahoma, 2000, 2002, 2003, 2004, 06, 07, 08, and 2010 in the Big 12 South. The bling bling with the ring ring, 2000, 2002, 2004, 06, 07, 08, 2010, 2012, 2015, 2016, and now 2017 under Baker Mayfield, the Heisman Trophy candidate that led them to 3 straight Big 12 championships, 15, 16, and now 17. So you don't win the Heisman without having a great year, or even get to the national championship semifinals without having a great year. And oh boy, did they. 12-1, 8-1 in league play in the Big 12. It all started against University of Texas of El Paso. UTEP got them 56-7 in Norman, got the win. They then went on the road to face Ohio State in Columbus. Got a 31-16 victory over there in Columbus. Came home to celebrate. Got a 56-14 win over Tulane in doing so before hitting the conference road at Baylor. Won that one 49-41. Got the win that in Waco. They then have that one stumble that we've been talking about. 38-31 to Iowa State and the Cyclones when they were actually playing pretty good football. They did get back on track at their neutral site game in Dallas against Texas, 29-23. They then stayed on that hot streak, winning at Kansas State 42-35. They then won homecoming 49-27 over Texas Tech. They then went on the road in Stillwater and got the big 62-52 Bedlam victory there. They then got the first of 2 victories over Texas Christian University. The first one came in Norman, 38-20 victory there. They then went on the road at Kansas, blanked them 51-3 in Lawrence. Came home to play West Virginia on senior night. Got a big 59-31 victory there that afternoon. They then played that rematch that we've been talking about with TCU. They played that at the Big 12 Conference Championship game in Arlington, Dallas Cowboys Stadium, where Oklahoma got the best of TCU again, 41-17. The Oklahoma Sooners. Now we'll preview the Georgia Bulldogs. The Dogs, D-O-G-G-S, average 34.92 points per ball game. While points allowed are at 433.62 yards a game. Defensively, they allow 13.23 points per ball game and allow 270.92 yards per ball game for the Bulldogs of Georgia. Their main man, Kirby Smart. He's a Georgia grad, graduated from there in 1992, and in his second year at UGA, 2016 to present. In 2016, he was 8-5 with which is a 62.5 winning percentage, but in only 1 year. They did, however, win their bowl game. So they are 1-0 in bowls. Overall, 8-5, 4-4 in the SEC last year. The bowl game we were talking about is the Liberty Bowl, where they beat TCU, fellow Big 12 member TCU, in the 2016 version of the Liberty Bowl, 31-23. There. The Bulldogs, DAGGS, come in with 7 divisional titles, 02, 03, 05, 07, 2011, 2012, and 2017, and 3 overall regular conference titles with the ring and everything, 2002, 2005, and of course, yes, 2017. Their overall record, of course, not bad in entering the conference playoff and conference national semifinals with Oklahoma. 12-1, 7-1 in Big 12 in SEC. What is that? West play, East play. With the wins coming against, it all started against Appalachian State earlier, 31-10 victory there. They then went on the road at Notre Dame. Went on the Golden Domers and beat them by PAT 20-19. They then played Samford, Samford, got them 42-14 victory there. They then entered conference play, where they started off against Mississippi State, 31-13 victory there. They then went on the road against the 2 Tennessee teams. They first went to Tennessee, and they won at Tennessee in Knoxville, 41-0. They then went to Vanderbilt and got that one 45-10 before coming home and playing Missouri and getting that victory 53-28. They then played their neutral site game. They played theirs against Florida at Jacksonville, Bank Everett Field in Jacksonville, 42-7 there. That's halfway between Florida and Georgia, just like the Cotton Bowl. It's halfway between Oklahoma and Texas. They then went on the. They then stayed home. They then went home. And beat South Carolina 24-10. They then lost their first game against Auburn. They lost that one 40-17. They then beat our good buddy Mark Stoops, Bob's brother. Kentucky beat him in the home finale, 42-13 was the final for that one, the final SEC game of the year for them, regular season. They then went on the road at rival Georgia Tech and beat the option attack 38-7 there. They then entered a rematch between Auburn and got them this time. 28-7 was the final time this time in the SEC championship game. So when it mattered, Georgia got them 28-7, earning them the right here in the Rose Bowl, the Grand Damn Mile. And the winner of this, whether it's Oklahoma and Georgia, will head to one side of the national championship bracket. The other side of the national championship bracket, of course, Clemson and big bad Alabama. Can you ever leave them out of the playoffs? I don't think you can. All right, guys, that's it. I hope to see a lot of you guys out in Hollywood for a Rose Bowl. Whether you're a Georgia fan, whether you're an OU fan, have fun out in Los Angeles. And speaking of the people in LA right now, prayers are out to you guys for all the fires and natural disasters going on there. Hopefully everything clears out. Really, hopefully, by the time that the Rose Bowl comes around. But if not, hopefully sooner rather than later. All right, guys. that's all I got for you. Thanks for watching. This has been the Oklahoma-Georgia preview for the Rose Bowl 2018 for the 2017 college football playoffs. All right, guys, thanks for watching, and Boomer Sooner, everybody. Take care. I'm out of here.